Having read the news today, I see our Home Minister, Saifuddin Nasution, is advising everyone to stop politicizing the house arrest bill. Okay, his assurance is that it is going to go through a very tough and stringent vetting process, filtering process. Means not everybody will get it. Now, in the first place, when you say that, that's good. Although I question the necessity of even having a house arrest. Untuk apa? Firstly, why do we even have the jail term? Why are people sent to prison? So, house arrest is midway lah, not exactly prison, but you can move freely around. So, pertengahan. So, what does the court say? So, will our law also change? That, you perform this, it will be fine 5,000 and 3 years house arrest. Is it? Is that how it's going to work? Or what beyond whatever the court decides, suddenly people in the government can now supersede the court and reduce the fine, the penalty from prison to just house arrest. How will it work? The pelaksanaan tu is also a big issue. Okay? Now, the thing is, this doesn't augur well with the rakyat also, because, of recent times we hear that apparently the former Agong even had an addendum for Najib to serve house arrest. This is after he gave Najib half Najib's sentence from 12 years to 6 years. Bear in mind, Najib was convicted of 7 charges. Okay, it was 8 years, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, and 12. And Justice Azlan, even though altogether was 76 years, but Justice Azlan decided to give Najib, allow the punishment, the imprisonment, to run concurrently. So it runs concurrently and he does only 12. By serving 12 years, he actually satisfied 72 or 76 years altogether. Kira lah 8, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, and then 12. So I think maybe 70 years ke? Maybe 70 years maybe. So serving 12 years, you settle 70 years. That is already a discount now, because rightfully you should be doing all 70. But when the judge says that you run concurrent, you are already doing a massive discount. Now, on top of that, Agong bagi dia potong lagi 6 tahun. Where 6 tahun ni is less than even people who commits petty theft. 6 tahun saja. And I don't know what kind of fountain of mercy Agong was thinking. But that's done. And on top of that, dia punya penalty, the law decide is 5 kali ganda suapan. 42 million times 210. But Agong using his constitutional powers or whatever, through the Pardons Board, kurangkan to 50 million. And dulu 210 juta tu kau tak bayar, kena tambah 5 tahun. Ini tambah lagi 1 tahun kalau 50 million tu. Itu pun dikurangkan. So watered down significantly for Najib. The biggest kleptocrat in history. Watered down for him. Lepas tu, on top of that, ada pula addendum which is not discussed in the Pardons Board, and that of course cannot be processed lah kan, because it was not. Agong wanted there to be house arrest, and experts of law experts argue there is no such provision. No provision for house arrest is never been done. It's not constitutional. Tak ada pun. So therefore, Agong cannot pluck from the air a law that doesn't exist and say, oh, now it's a house arrest. Tak boleh lah. Either you fully pardon, ataupun you partially pardon, ataupun you tak pardon. Okay, so because of that, that's out of the window. But of course, the Najib punya sympathizers and supporters are pushing to get to see lah the addendum tu. Tapi kalau addendum keluar pun, doesn't matter lah. Even if let's say, ya betul, Agong titah. Titah bila? But the process doesn't allow titah main keluar. No. The process requires that it has to be discussed in the Pardons Board, and the Pardons Board must concur, all agree, sign, and that become the outcome. And we know what the Pardons Board dah agree semua dengan Agong. Okay? So, it is what it is now, which is 6 years plus 50 million punya fine. This is where it is. And even 6 years tu pun, apa ni 6 years tu pun dia tak boleh expect apa ni good behaviour keluar lah, pasal it's already discounted. So he will supposed to do 6 years. That's for SRC. Okay, now bear in mind house arrest tu dia still pushing for it. Now tak semena-mena tiba-tiba suddenly this government, Madani government, of which Zahid Hamidi is a part of and UMNO is a part of, comes out with a bill to enable house arrest. Suddenly, tak pernah-pernahnya, tiba-tiba ada house arrest punya bill. Now, kenapa? Why? The narrative supplied is because prison mahal, to maintain orang kat situ mahal, and therefore to save cost. So for petty theft lah konon, boleh buat house arrest. Now, if that is to go through, then the law should be changed. Should be specified what kind of crime that should be house arrest. Jadi law should be lepas ni, upon conviction, imprisonment or denda, or imprisonment or whipping, or hanging, or house arrest and fine. Kena sebut, house arrest must be one of the punishment if that's going to be implemented. Though the laws must change. It cannot be at the whims and fancy of somebody else outside the court. That is not governance lah. That's not proper apa ni jurisprudence. Faham tak? Jadi this is one issue. Now, however, the anxiety is not allayed lah. Kan? Orang memang syak lah. You do this house arrest untuk apa? Dulu masa nak push nak try to get Najib to go house arrest, benda tu is a dead end because there was no such provision. It is locked. Kita punya sistem lock and tak allow ada orang pergi house arrest. Tak pernah ada orang go through house arrest. Kita bukan macam Aung San Suu Kyi punya time tu. Ada house arrest kat junta buat kat Myanmar. Kita tak ada benda tu. Tapi sekarang ni kita nak bagi ada. Tiba-tiba, I do not know apa Madani government punya agenda, nak wujudkan the provision for house arrest. Now untuk siapa? Is it really for petty thefts? Ataupun it is now to enable, to unlock the possibility now for certain blood-sucking predatory elites to have their sentence even lightened further. So, is it for Najib? Semua orang, Najib comes to everybody's mind. So, kalaulah, we don't know, because at the end of the day, government can say anything. They can lie, they can tell the truth, but at the end of the day, action speaks louder than words. Jadi, my point is just this lah. If the government wants to push through this, and if this is actually an enabler and to enable Najib, lepas ni Najib through this provision gets to serve house arrest, when the world already knows what kind of kleptocrat he is and his other cases are ongoing, and we all know kalau house Najib punya house tu, kalau arrested situ is so much better than being a free man in rumah setinggan. So the point is, I think anybody would be happy to swap places with Najib. Dia duduk kat rumah Najib, dia house arrest, dia lepak situ, swimming pool, jacuzzi, sauna. Kaya, duit curi semua kan. And that 50 million tu, he can just get it and bayar lah. If I'm Najib, I won't even pay. That 50 million tak bayar, tambah satu lagi tahun kat house arrest. I just have to stay at home. Orang tua pun tak pergi mana-mana pun. So literally, it's like no punishment. Najib just go back home, stay at home, don't go anywhere. And you just enjoy. You bring all your enjoyment here. Cinema, semua pun masuk ke rumah you. No problem. You enjoy at your house. Spend the money that you looted. And nobody disturbs you. And you are considered to have served your sentence. Nampak tak? If that is to happen, any fool will know that this is about letting Najib go scot-free. Now, to me, you can say anything about Madani government, itu, ini. Semua tu I tak kisah. I still sokong Madani government. But for me as a rakyat, I do not know how many other rakyat are like me. To me, the red flag is if Najib walks free and he walks home and he is in house arrest. If all this is a charade, the agenda is to enable that to happen, and thinking that you can pull a wool over our eyes, what I'm saying, I will not be fooled. And upon that happening, if Najib or Rosmah, whoever, yang dah kibau berjuta-juta, and we have to pay all kinds of taxes, subsidies removed, rakyat suffer, and orang yang salah dilepaskan. Now that is not a government that's caring for the rakyat lah. They are caring for the blood-sucking predatory elites. And at that point on, at that very instance, I will instantly campaign to remove the Madani government. I will do everything I can in my might to influence, to rally against, to strategize, to plot the fall of the government through legal means. I will not do anything illegal, but I will make sure that Anwar never become any politician anymore. I will make sure Madani government, semua, I will hold all of them accountable. It will be anything but Madani. PAS ke, Gerakan ke, Sabah Sarawak Parti ke, any party that will not betray that trust is my chosen government after that. I will be dead against this government. Sampai mati, I will just go and I will just ensure this government dies. Mampus sampai habis. And I don't know how many rakyat will resonate with me. I don't know how many rakyat will join me. Even if I make friends and my family goes against me for going against the government, I don't care. I will go alone sampai mati, to my last breath, for the sake of my family and my children. I will fight this government to make sure that there is another government that will uphold governance and justice in the country, that will not betray our trust, and that will not, commit this sort of treason to kita punya justice system. I'm saying this as a warning, and I'm saying this not as a threat, but as a promise. It is a vow. I will destroy this government if this house arrest bill is to free the likes of Najib. We will see. I tak tahu betul ke tak, but better I say now, supaya kalau government dengar pun, government tahu ini sentimen seorang rakyat. You take the risk lah that I'm the only rakyat that thinks this way. Kalau ramai orang fikir macam I, think like me, take my stand, then you stand by lah to be flushed down the sewers if ever you betray us this way. I can take every other thing, but not this. Kalau Najib walks free, we voted for change because we wanted people yang sakau duit country kita to go into prison and to be accounted for by the system of justice. Now, if that system of justice is perverted by the very people that we voted, that to me is unforgivable, and that to me must be punished to the utmost. Assalamualaikum.
That's all for this video. Thank you for watching this video. We sincerely appreciate you joining us today. If our content resonated with you or sparked inspiration, please consider expressing your support by liking it and subscribing to stay connected with our community. Your support holds immense value for us.
Yes.